What makes safety factor compliance so difficult? Imagine building a bridge or designing a machine that must work perfectly every time. Now think about how tricky it is to make sure it stays safe under all conditions. That's what safety factor compliance is all about. It involves making sure products and structures can handle unexpected problems without failing. But why is it so hard to get this right all the time? First, safety factors are meant to give a buffer against uncertainties. These uncertainties include variations in material strength, flaws in manufacturing, or changes in how a product is used. Engineers have to guess the worst-case scenario without overdoing it. If they add too much safety margin, the product becomes more expensive and heavier. Too little, and it risks breaking. Finding that perfect balance is a real challenge. Second, materials and manufacturing processes are never perfectly predictable. Even if two items are made to the same specifications, their actual strength can differ. This variability makes it hard to set a safety factor that works for every single piece. Engineers need to account for these differences, which adds complexity to the design process. Third, large projects involve many teams working together. For example, in engineering, procurement, and construction projects, communication gaps can happen. Different teams might interpret safety standards differently or apply them inconsistently. This inconsistency makes it harder to keep safety standards uniform throughout the project. Fourth, engineers often face a tough choice between safety and efficiency. Making a product safer might slow down production or increase costs. On the other hand, pushing for faster, cheaper results can risk safety. Using advanced tools like computer simulations helps find a good middle ground, but these tools need skilled people and resources that are not always available. Fifth, industry culture and costs also play a role. Some companies see safety measures as extra expenses rather than essential. This attitude can lead to shortcuts or reactive safety fixes instead of proactive planning. Financial pressures and fragmented contracting can reduce the motivation for strict safety adherence. Sixth, new digital technologies like building information modeling, radio frequency identification tags, and automation can improve safety compliance. They help share real-time information and track safety measures easily. But adopting these technologies takes time, money, and overcoming technical and ethical hurdles. So, their impact is still growing. Finally, safety standards and codes set minimum safety factors for critical parts like pressure vessels or fall arrest systems. But applying these standards consistently in real-world situations is tough. Different interpretations, enforcement levels, and practical constraints make it hard to always follow the rules exactly. All these factors show why safety factor compliance is so complex. It's about managing uncertainties, coordinating many teams, balancing safety with costs, overcoming cultural barriers, and embracing new technology, all while sticking to strict regulations. It's a careful dance that requires constant attention and effort to prevent failures and mechanical breakdowns.